some breaking news to report. I'm going to write to my colleague Kelly O'Donnell, who's been on this story and implied earlier what we now know to be true. So you take it away, Kelly.
Out of respect for the investigation.
There's been a lot of mystery about what was going on today with Secretary Hillary Clinton. Now we know with a statement from her spokesman, her campaign spokesman, and I'm going to read it in full. Quote, Secretary Clinton gave a voluntary interview this morning about her email arrangements while she was secretary. She's pleased to have had the opportunity to assist the Department of Justice in bringing this review to a conclusion. Out of respect for the investigative process, she will not comment further on her interview. So we now know that Hillary Clinton volunteered to submit to an interview with FBI investigators. That has been a long signal to us that that would bring the conclusion to this investigation. By that I mean it was long believed that she would be the last or among the final witnesses or subjects they would want to interview as a part of that review. We saw that she left this morning. We can infer now by the movements of a motorcade from her residence. She spent about 4 hours away from her home, and we can tell you that at this point, we believe she is back home, and this is a weekend with no campaign events. This has been an issue that, of course, has been a part of the campaign for a long time, has raised questions about trustworthiness, has raised certainly opportunities for her opponents, Republicans, conservatives, outside groups, to challenge Hillary Clinton on what might be some unknown yet outcome of the investigation. It all goes back to having a private email server at their New York home in Chappaqua years ago, in which she used email on that server while she was Secretary of State. She had also done so while she was a New York senator. And Clinton had said there was no classified information ever passed on that server. Since that time, there's been a lot of information to suggest that there have been some items that were marked classified that had been on that server. She turned over tens of thousands of pages of emails, and this is also the subject of a separate lawsuit from the group Judicial Watch. So a big development that could signal the end may be near to a very long and potentially politically consequential investigation of the email server of Hillary Clinton. Secretary Clinton acknowledges she gave an interview today. We do not expect that we will hear any type of readout of what was said until the investigation is concluded. Alex?
Okay, thank you for an update there on this breaking news and this late development. Kelly O'Donnell outside of the Clinton residence there in Washington.